it's the 1st of May. I should probably get a cardigan, although it doesn't matter whether I grab one or not, because I can just grab it later if I'm cold, because I'm quarantining in my own house, like most of us are, I hope. If you're not, I hope you're staying safe and well, because you are an essential worker, and if you are leaving because you're being a bit of a annoying person who doesn't want to quarantine, then I don't like you. But it is the 1st of May, and I haven't missed doing these vlogs for a while now, so I thought I'd continue, because why not? I am a vlogger and I need coffee. So, you know the craze of the Dalgona coffee? Oh, I'm gonna need 2 hands. Or Monday, I think I made it Monday because I was like, I really want some. And then I didn't have milk, so that was great. But I whipped them up. So it's sugar, instant coffee, and hot water. You just whip it up for like minutes. It says minutes, it's probably like 20 minutes. And then you've got this whipped coffee, which is perfect. And it makes it all cappuccino and frothy like. And then you can just keep it in the fridge. You can keep it out of the fridge, but whatever. So I like to have a cup of milk and mix it with a little bit of water. I use whole milk because I like whole milk, but I'm just gonna grab some water here, top that up just a little bit, mix it with some water because I don't like too much dairy, and then we'll put it in the microwave. Gosh, you can see how messy my house is. Like, I didn't even do the washing up last night, soz. But I live on my own right now, so there's no issue. I mean, obviously I do tidy and I do the washing up, otherwise there wouldn't be these clean dishes in the rack. But, stop that. But yeah, I had popcorn in this the other day. It was so good. This is by Joseph & Joseph, and it's one of my nesting bowls, which I think is awesome. And these are the rest. So you've got a colander, a sieve, and then a small bowl and some other things. It's just pretty good. Oh yeah, there's another one, that green one. This green bowl, it's a pouring one, but it's got like measurements down the side, so you can like measure stuff. So usually if you're making a cake, you can do wet ingredients in here and then pour it into your dry ingredients. This still feels oily, so I made popcorn in this, and then I mixed it with melted butter. No, I didn't make popcorn in this, but I made popcorn on the stove, and then I mixed it in this with melted butter and salt, and it was so good. So can you tell I'm lonely? Because it's been like, I don't know, it's 9 a.m, which is when I'm supposed to start work. I haven't started yet, still working on my coffee, and I've been talking to you for like 5 minutes now. Ooh. Okay, right, let's sort this coffee out. Okay, so whilst I'm logging into work, I have a little bit of time before a meeting I have, which is at 10. I thought I'd just tell you what happened yesterday. Basically, my new Erin Condren planner for my password was correct. For 2020 and 2021, so it's June or July. Is it June or July? I think it's July to June. So July 2020 to June 2021, because I only get the year now. I used to get 18 months and it was crazy. And then I was like, oh, I'll just wait till December and then get a January to December year diary, because, you know, that's like traditional. But then every time the new planners come out, I want it straight away. So then I've just been buying the academic year. So yeah, I ordered it really on the 27th, which was 4 days ago now, and it arrived yesterday, and I was so excited that I filmed a clip, so I'm gonna input it here. Hello. So I have no makeup on, And it is only the 30th of April because VEM starts tomorrow, which is probably when this video is going to go up, because it's going to be the start of my vlogs, because my Erin Condren package came! I'm so excited. It's my new 2020-2021 planner, and I actually ordered it on the 27th of April, so it's come in 3 days with personalization and everything, so I'm super excited. I was expecting, it said my ship date was going to be 4th or 5th of May, and then it said it had shipped, and it said it was going to arrive tomorrow, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, because then I can vlog it. But then I got an email this morning saying it was in transit out for delivery to my house. I'm so excited. I like just screamed at the FedEx guy just now because I was like, you're early, and he laughed, and I was like, I'm so excited. Yeah, so I'm gonna rip into this box and then show you what's inside because I am blah. Okay, chill. And yeah, it hasn't been disinfected or whatever, but I don't care. I don't care. Look at it. My card, blah blah blah. Oh, look at her family. It's cute. All right, here we go. So, oh, it's a really big wallet thing. This was one of the free gifts, and then obviously this is the planner in this box. Oh, it's mid-century circles. All right, so I've got to open this now. Oh, well, it's upside down. Ooh. So hard to do this with one hand. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Look at my name, it's my customization, and the rose gold coil, still looking beautiful as always. It's a little bit long. I really wish I could cut it. There, this end is okay. But whatever, it's pretty. Let's see if it sits. As you can see, I got neutral layers. Oh, it's very pretty. Where's my stuff? Oh, the packet's here. I forgot. This is all the stuff in it. Welcome to the Erin Condren family. I've been part of this family for like 4 years now, 5 years? I don't know. Whatever. I'm so excited. Oh, it's so beautiful. Paper's nice. I actually don't really like this calendar in the top. I much preferred the flower where it had like, it just would say June and then it had like a little floral border thing, but whatever. Oh, this is so cool. I am so excited. If you like want to know about the planners and stuff, there's like loads of videos on YouTube about what they look like inside, like in depth details and like all the different versions, but obviously you can just have a look on the website. I do have it's not really an affiliate link, it's just like a recommend a friend link that everybody has for Erin Condren, and I think you get 10% off or $10 off or something like that, but then I also get $10. So just so you know, if you want a planner, if it's your first purchase and you want my code, I'll link it in the description. All these pretty, see, these are really cool, right? But I've never used one from the old ones, and like, when am I going to use these? So I just have my own. I do like these birthday ones. So looks like I will be inputting birthday things, and I can write things like anniversaries and stuff, like my parents' anniversary and my brother and sister-in-law anniversaries. Oh, they didn't give very many of these like they did last time, which is annoying because I had like loads which I used. But this folder is fun, and this is the perpetual calendar. Oh, it's just a plain pink one this year. I've actually got my last year's one. It's got holidays and dates in the back, which is quite nice. But yeah. Also, this is the cover I chose because I wanted it to match the rose gold, and I didn't like the layer, the neutral layers. It would have just been like this with like a little name on the bottom, and I thought it wasn't girly enough for me. So I chose these florals. I think it's gorgeous, and I'm so excited to use it. Guys, so I figured out you can make wax melts with leftover candle wax. If you have them in jars, like I do. I did this with a couple yesterday, and you can see I have this one. These are both from IKEA, and this one I basically bought this candle for this jar because I thought it was really cute, and I have the little lid. Although you could use it on other jars. No, it only fits this one, but I thought I could use it for storage or something. It needs a bit of a wash, but I cleaned out most of the wax. So what you have to do is boil some water. So I've got my electric kettle going, and then you basically just fill the jar with water, and then the wax starts to melt and floats and sits on the top of the water, because wax is less dense than water, so it floats, because it's like an oilier substance, especially when it's melted. So when it floats up to the top, it forms like a layer of wax, and then you can use that wax and use it as a wax melt. My water just boiled, and I've moved this over here. Let's get rid of this cable. Basically, you just want to put it on a plate, and you want to have it somewhere out the way. The reason why you put it on a plate is because the jar gets really hot, and then also in case any water spills, but it shouldn't do. So I'm just gonna turn off my kettle. Okay, and then we just pour the water into the jar. I'm just going to put it right to the top bit, and you can kind of already see the wax is melting. I really want to get rid of that, so let me just get something, a cocktail stick or something to get that out. Grab one of these. You can see all the gross wax stuff. Right, there we go. But yeah, so it's slowly melting all the wax, and then also on top, for candles that have a lot of wax, you might have to do it a couple times. I'm really annoyed that this jar candle, because it's very difficult to light the insides of it once it's like quite low, and then it burned quite cleanly at the beginning, and then it didn't, and I don't know if that was my fault or whatever. But look, you can see all this wax on the top. So cool. So yeah. And we'll just leave that for ages. The wax is melting, and it's just like rising up. It's actually quite a fun experiment to do if you have kids, I guess. I don't have kids, and obviously I just want the use of the jar because it's a nice mason jar kind of shape, and I have a lid for it. But yeah, so cool. It's really relaxing. I wonder if you could just do an ASMR video of this. It doesn't really make a noise though, so there's no sounds. It's just like, it's kind of like a lava lamp. Interesting. I wonder how much wax is going to accumulate to the top, because the volume of water is a lot, and there was quite a lot of surface area for the wax, whereas in those little jars it's just like a little bit. So it looks like quite a lot of wax is accumulating at the top of the jar. I don't know if you can tell, like this is the top of the water or the heat or whatever, and then that's the bottom. So yeah, we'll come back and see what happens in a few minutes. That you can see there's a piece of wax already forming, and it's melting down again. But yeah, basically. All right, I did the thing where I thought I was recording, but I wasn't recording, and then I pressed stop because I thought I was recording, and then it started recording. So I did the opposite recording thing. But basically what I wanted to say is that it's almost 1 p.m. and I'm hungry, and it's Friday, and so I made potato waffles and chicken dippers in the oven because I am lazy today. And whilst I'm here, just a little update. You can see that it's kind of cooling. It's still really hot. I think it's stopped melting the wax, but you can see like the jar's pretty clear now, and all the wax is like this much wax. And you can see it's starting to cool from the edges, so hopefully that might take a few hours actually, because yesterday the wax layer that was cooling was probably about up to here, so like this thick rather than double the thickness. So I think I'll just leave it until it's all white, and then you can use those that wax as wax melts, which is pretty cool. Guys, there was a knock at my door, and a package came like just now, so I'm gonna open it because I'm not really sure what it is. Oh, see if I can prop you a bit better against a cushion. And I know there's a million boxes behind me. It's not my stuff. Well, that Hello Kitty bag is mine, but like most of it is my parents' things and like random things from our old house. So yeah, I'm not sure what this is. I did order some things recently, so we're just gonna have to guess. Okay, it is what I thought it was. I ordered some earrings from Swarovski because they had a 40% off sale and I just wanted them, so it's pretty cool. Comes with this thing, yeah, my receipt and stuff, and then I guess how it's used. That's pretty snazzy, but like that's a lot of paper. Anyway, it's got pretty Swarovski tissue, and oh, it comes with a gift bag. It comes with 2 gift bags. Oh, so if they're gifts, you can have them as gift bags or whatever. And I bought 2 pairs of earrings. I'm so excited. One is gonna match my necklace that I got for my birthday last year, and another one, so these are the ones that match my necklace. Let me just show you them. And then the ones that I bought were just for like more sort of less like well, not everyday wear, but like more of a day wear one. I don't know. Oh, these are so pretty. I don't know. Yeah, they fell out. Okay. I don't know if you can see properly because the light's behind me, but they're like rose gold with like a jewel on the bottom and like a white jewel on the top, and they match the necklace, so they're like the same. The necklace has the same, but it's a pendant obviously, and so I'm pretty pleased with those. I'm not really one to like match my jewelry that much, but since they were 40% off, I thought I would grab them. And these ones are ones that I'm probably just gonna wear now actually, because I think if they're nice, if I don't want to return them, which hopefully I won't. And these are also rose gold, but let's hope they sent me the right ones. Oh. Well, they're actually quite large. They're little hearts, but they're like dangling ones, so they do have like this clip on the back, so they're not, they're ones that you can just, how do I get this out? Oh, you can't see because of the light. Cute. Oh, that was a fun surprise. Wow, my ear kind of hurts a bit because I think I just had to push through a little bit of skin, but it's okay because these are, I think they're rose gold plated, so it shouldn't hurt me. I don't know. They're cute. Guys, listen to this rain. It's so horrible. At least we have to stay inside, but still, it's just so much nicer when it's sunny and I can open the balcony and have some fresh air. It's not to say that I try and do that every morning. It like refreshes the house and wakes me up a little bit, but damn this rain. Oh my god. Oh, it's quite solid. How am I gonna get this out? Oh, okay. I can't take it out. Oh, the water's still really warm. I'm gonna have to like break it or something. Okay. Thick thing of wax, and now I can't. I don't know. I tried to use a scissor to cut it. That's why there's a weird line there. Yeah, gonna have to figure this one out. It's like, you know, like the ship in the bottle kind of thing. I need to find a way to break the wax, but it's really thick. Yeah, and then the bottom bit's kind of come away, so I might just be able to pry that out. But we'll see. Wax out. So I used the scissor to cut, like, to just like trim this bit, and then it just broke. So that's fine. Talking. Anyway, so I'm boiling some more water because I thought I'd just get rid of all these sort of scraps. They can float. I'll fill it up right to the top, so it should not be this thick anymore. It probably should be like this thick, like quite a thin layer, if even that. And this was the bit from the bottom. It was glued down the wick a little bit, which is why it didn't pry out quite easily. But the wick is still glued down there, so I'm gonna have to I tried to get my scissor to I tried to use the scissor to just move it around. So it moves, but it's still kind of stuck. So I'm hoping the water will loosen up the glue a little bit as well. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So I have a feeling that today's vlog is gonna be super long, but basically it's 5:35, 37 now. But at 5 p.m. every day there's this daily conference where the government and health ministers and stuff update. Well, they update what's been going on, the rates of the virus in the UK, and they talk about the upcoming plans and stuff like that. And so I tend to just watch that. I used to watch the news in the morning when I woke up, and then also this 5 o'clock daily conference. But I decided against watching it in the morning because it was just sort of getting to me a bit, and it's super depressing, and I was on the verge of tears at some points because it was just so horrible, and I was just what is this world coming to? So yeah, I'm actually getting teary right now, not because of that, but because of, I don't know, I've been really emotional recently. I think it's because I was thinking about it, and then also I have some weird thing on my eye. I think it might be allergies, so I did take an antihistamine this morning when I took my vitamins. But this eyelid is it feels a bit swollen, and it's a bit itchy sometimes, so I have been trying to chill out about wearing makeup and stuff. So I've not got eyeshadow, eyeliner, and just a bit of mascara. But yeah, so just thought I'd let you know how I've been keeping up with the news and stuff. I prefer to watch it direct from the news rather than getting my information through social media and stuff, because you never know how true it is. And I mean, even with the news, it might not be exactly the truth, because the government could hide stuff from us and whatever. But it's better to know, and if because apparently we're over the peak now here in the UK, so they might start chilling out with the quarantining rules, the lockdown rules and stuff. So I don't know if that's gonna happen soon or whatever, and even if it does, I don't think I will be going back to work for quite some time. I think I'd rather just work from home because I still can, and I don't think it's essential for me to be commuting, so I don't think I would need to at this time. So yeah, we'll just see. The only thing is, I've taken the mouse from my office desktop computer to use with my work laptop at home, because it's such an issue having to use a trackpad for when you're writing a lot of documents, and you have to do a lot of copy paste and cut paste and all of that. So it's just easier to do it with a mouse, to highlight everything, all the text that you want, and blah blah blah. So I took the mouse from my desk at work, which means that if I go back, I either need to make sure that there's another mouse in the building for me, or I'm gonna have to remember to carry my mouse there and then back home every night, put it in my handbag, if I'm gonna use it that way. So that's gonna be a bit annoying. But yeah, so it's Friday, which means, which it was last week, and we arranged it for this week. We're doing a games night, and I say we, I mean me and my friends. We just open a Zoom chat and have a games night, which is quite fun. On my residents Facebook group, that there is a lady, I think it's a lady, the name's Kira, so should be, I don't know, it could be a guy, whatever. Anyway, sorry, my foot just fell. She is making cocktails for
she's like saying it's a little bit of fun, but also it's kind of nice that we can have some fresh cocktails. So I think I'm going to order one from her, and some of the money's going to charity, which is pretty nice. So it's quite exciting. Like, I hope that it tastes good. I'm sure it will. I think I'm going to order a porn star martini, which is like a passion fruit cocktail, and it's sweet and delicious, and I love it. So hopefully I can ask her to make it slightly weaker than normal, because I'm not very good with holding my alcohol. And when it tastes sweet, I just want to keep drinking it. So yeah, I'm going to order that later. Hopefully it will come before... well, she's on the estate, so it's like 15 minutes, she was like, after you order. So I think I'm just gonna order it at like 7:30 ish, so it comes before we have games night, and the others will have cocktails with them too, because they have stuff in their houses, I'm guessing. But yeah, so it'll be fun, and I'll catch up with you a bit later.
Ooh, it's almost 8, so 10 minutes to 8, and I did order a cocktail, and it's just come. Oh, it's not quite closed properly, but that's okay. This she brought me, it's cold and it's yummy. It's the passion fruit. It's the porn star martini. And she was so lovely. She did say it was a minimum order of 2, and then I said I couldn't consume 2, so she just was like, I'll just do you 1, which is so nice. And she had some orders already, and I think she did it last week and stuff as well, which is really cool. So yeah, I'm really excited to try it. Everybody, I'm a little bit tipsy, but I'm pretty much sober now because I had my cocktail and it was actually super nice, although it was a little bit strong because of the Prosecco being added, but it was okay. I just drank water at the same time with it, so it was good. While we were on Zoom, I French plaited my hair in a diagonal. Is like blah. My hair probably needs washing, but it's too late now because it's 1:45 to midnight. No, it's 8 minutes to midnight. It's 11:52, and so I am going to have my shower and head to bed. So good night, and thank you for watching VEM Day 1. See you tomorrow.